What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Vampire Survivors. We're going to keep going with the Operation Guns adventure today. Just 2 stages left, so we're almost there. Not really sure who I want to play as at this point. I feel like we could try some wacky shit. Maybe Simondo, one weapon only, could be fun. I believe he throws down a bunch of items and stuff. We played as him before. I don't know exactly what weapon we'll go for with the one weapon, but let's just kind of pull the trigger and see what happens. Run and gun. Come in, Contra unit. This is headquarters. We can't get a read on your position, and we aren't exactly sure what's going on without accurate reconnaissance. Just keep gunning down aliens and running to the right until we say otherwise, all right? Those are simple enough instructions for even me to follow. We are starting no weapon here, but I'm definitely going Silent Old Sanctuary off rip. Now, are there weapons on the stage? We have a character. We gotta find a way to get our first kill, though, without any weapons. Which is not ideal. We could buy something off the Master Librarian, but that feels like cheating. I feel like occasionally I just throw bombs, right? Or something. See what we can make happen here. Well, let me know if the volume's okay where it is. It looks like it's in a good spot, but just let me know. Made some adjustments to the capture card that changed the levels. Oh, one of those things. It's actually not going to be good for me. It sucks that I keep throwing this bomb at not the enemies. Been almost a minute and we've killed nothing. Oh, here we go. Let the guys get on screen. Nice. All right, this is a big decision. Our one weapon, actually, Axe is kind of sick one weapon only, isn't it? Maybe it's not quite to the spirit of this, though, considering we're in the Contra DLC. I don't think... Have we done See You Laser only? Because that could be fun. Hey, what's up, Aga? Welcome in, bud. Hope you're having a good one, man. Let's do laser only. I don't know if we've done this one weapon only. Maybe. It's hard to remember. But I like this weapon, and it causes some ridiculous screen chaos, so it should be fun. Now, let's work towards getting these items. They did tell us to move to the right as much as possible, but I see items spread in all directions, so I think I'm just going to ignore the one concrete instruction that the game gave us. I think that's what we're feeling right now. I'm going to start heading in the direction of this weapon upgrade and hope that we just pull one out of the shop in the meantime. Hope we just yoink one out of fucking thin air. All right. Actually, I do like Duplicator, but I think we go Classic Spinach here. We keep looking for a weapon power-up. We want to make sure to not totally fill up our passive bar for right now, though I don't see that being a problem for a little while. How far are we going to have to go for this? Decently far. Alright, hold on. Let's let some enemies build up on the screen. We did invest a little more in charm in the upgrade, so we should be getting higher enemy numbers. Try to let these fuckers build up a little bit. And then let's grab this bomb. Very good. We got 2 chests out of it, and there's the weapon power-up. Love it. Let's just... These are both brown chests, so just grab them now. Ooh, See You Laser. More levels of that is great. Honestly, just get Tirajisu out of the upgrade pool. More See You Laser is great. Not bad, thanks. Have my pancakes, crepes, not American pancakes. For Pancake Day today. It's actually Tuesday, but couldn't have them then. I didn't know I mean, I guess there's a day for everything, right? But I did not know it was Pancake Day. Leah just got pancakes over the weekend. And it was like a, hey, I haven't had pancakes in a while kind of decision. Well, I guess maybe in her bones she felt that Pancake Day was coming. She had some kind of sixth sense for the oncoming Pancake Day. How were they, man? Crepes are bomb. American-style pancakes are also pretty bomb. Though I'm generally, if I'm at a place that sells pancakes, I am generally going to be getting the Belgian waffle instead. I like them both, but the waffle just wins in, every way, IMO. And this is, this isn't a situation of any kind of pancake hate, because if I'm at a place that only serves a pancake, more than happy to get the pancakes. Pancake Day is actually a religious day here. Do you mean that, y'all just really like pancakes, or is this something I'm ignorant of, like an actual religious event that just happens to be called Pancake Day? All right, bomb is good against the boss. Good damage. The little rolly guys are coming at me. I always like armor. I like Duplicator as well. Actually, I'm gonna go duplicator here. Maybe that's silly. Yeah, we did die 1 second later, so you could say that the decision, you know, we paid back for it quick. But look at all these items we're getting now, dude. We really just want to see empty tome in the shop, as always. Proper name is Shrove Tuesday, which is the final day of Shrovetide, which is the pre-Lent period. Shrove Tuesday is followed by Ash Wednesday, which is the first day of Lent. Gotcha. I had no idea. That's interesting. I'm aware of Lent and Ash Wednesday. All right, empty tome, finally. I'm about to die again. These guys are kind of intense. We've got the Revives to spare for now, but we're going to run out of them sooner rather than later. Holy hell, dude. These guys are just too much. Can we make it off the ground with this run? I hope so. One more tome, I guess. Get this barrier. I feel like it's just these guys. All right, bombs could save me, maybe. More tome. More tome. Also, we should get armor at the next available opportunity. Hollow Heart could actually be okay, too. We just need tankiness. Fuck. If that Tirajisu disappears, we're in deep shit. All right, there we go. How many revives do we have? Just the one. So the next one, that's it. I want armor. We already have 4 items. So yeah, don't pick up a different one. Just get more spinach. Dude, I think we're cooked. I don't know how we got here, but we got here. We're cooked. Unless, like, different enemies start spawning. Oh, armor. I don't know if just that little bit of armor is going to totally save us, but different enemies started spawning, and I said that could save us. Holy shit. Oh. Even though Shrove Tuesday, Ash Wednesday is Mardi Gras, they're the same festival, is done very differently. That's a funny point, yeah. One of my buddies just moved down to New Orleans, so he's been doing the whole Mardi Gras thing. Looks like it's been a lot of fun. It's not something I've never been to New Orleans. Okay, we're kind of recovering, by the way. Still have 1 revive in the barrel as well, and then we should start moving to the right. But things were fucking dicey there. Holy shit, if that enemy type had persisted, we were not gonna make it past that shit straight up. We're still only kind of recovering. I do like the way we're able to focus our damage with this weapon. That was pretty nice. Like, we just burned that boss down. This should be the evolution, by the way. That's going to be a big jump in power. At least it should be. Yep, feels decent for sure. A lot of shit's happening on the screen. I would say our clear power has gone up. Now, when we max out our build, we can also just start limit breaking right away on it. It's going to be great. 5-minute silver chest was actually pretty nice. Ooh, a magnet? Don't mind if I do. Just keep building up the tankiness. Lent being the period where you're meant to fast and stuff. We prepare for it by eating lots of pancakes, and you guys have big carnivals. Hey, we've all got our ways of coping, you know? I really don't remember. I must have done the Lent thing at least once or twice as a kid while we were still, like, going to church and stuff, but it's never really been something I've taken part in. Gizmo. Alright. Holy shit, we left so many items back there. Let's start actually moving towards this coffin, which is, like, way down in the bottom right, it seems. Uh-oh, the scary guys are back. Scary guys are back, and I don't like that we're, like, away from all our items now, but we can actually kind of handle them. Oh, the pancake eating goes back to Slavic paganism. That's interesting. I could see a pancake being a really efficient food, you know, for cultures before us that needed, like, high amounts of calories in single meals. Like, we don't need it anymore, you know? We are well fed enough that a pancake is generally decadent. Crepe or not, frankly. But I could see it being like a very efficient food for somebody that needed like a calorific fucking breakfast so they could go out and like you know, do manual labor all day. And like risk their life in the battlefield. As per usual, Christianity pinched all the fun stuff from other religions. True. True. Too true. Alright, feeling very powerful with this weapon, one weapon only, actually. Powerful enough to form my own religion around Simondo. Powerful laser man. I like the weapon we chose. We consider pancakes to be more your dessert course, not really breakfast. Yeah, it is. It's you know, it's true. There's a whole joke. There's a whole Jim Gaffigan bit about that. About how we make, you know, cake itself not acceptable, but the pancake, you fry it up in a pan and cover it in syrup, then it's acceptable for breakfast. We have a very special relationship with food over here, okay? Well, like I said, I'm more of a waffle guy anyways. Which is the same deal, still basically a dessert, but man, it's tasty. Truth be told, I hardly even know what the difference is between a fucking waffle and a pancake. Obviously the shape, but like, is the batter that different? It must be, right? But also, maybe it's not. I truly don't know. I know that both of them are batter. One goes in a pan and one goes into a very specifically shaped pan. One goes into like a special little panini press, but for waffles, called a waffle maker. They were cooking on the name. Crazy how dangerous this run got for like a second there. You know, it just shows how wacky the scaling gets when you introduce all the like late game upgrades and arcanas and everything. But there was a moment there where shit was dire, but then we've been just chilling since then. Hey, we got the character. Who is it? Well, who's the Guardian? I don't see anybody. Oh, there we go. We killed him, I guess. Is it Probotector? I think that is Probotector. It is. Let's go. Reminder that I got to try out like the Contra and Super Probotector and stuff. I did get that pack for them. The actual games. There's a bit more to waffles. Okay, so like the batter is different. Sugar, milk, salt, baking powder, eggs, sometimes vanilla and flour. It is milk, flour, eggs. Yeah, waffles got some of that extra sauce. All right, the total should just keep running to the right. You think we should just see how far we can go to the right? I also feel like I'm moving slower all of a sudden. I do remember when I went to Paris, but the one time I went to France, I was traveling with a group of other students in college. We were like on this summer travel program, and we were kind of like on one of the weekends where we were allowed to kind of just go wherever, you know, effectively. Like, all right, we're off this weekend. You guys can travel as you please. And a group of us decided to go to Paris. And one of the buddies I was with had a friend who had been staying there and studying abroad, like, you know, long term for years. And we ended up meeting up with her. And it was really sweet because we basically had like a personalized tour guide that was able to take us kind of like off the typical tourism path. And she took us to this amazing, like tiny, kind of like almost hole in the wall feeling little crepe place. This place that was known for their crepes. And we had crepes there and they were insanely bomb. You know, and another interesting thing about this is our waitress, she didn't speak any English, and she had a tattoo on her wrist. I wish I could remember what it said. It was like a generic, just like kind of, you know, a phrase. Something you would get tattooed, but the way it was laid out, and the fact she didn't speak English, it was pretty clear that she kind of got it in a similar way as, you know, someone in America would get French words on them just because they liked the way they look, like for the aesthetic of it. And that was really interesting. But yeah, it was bomb. It was quite bomb. I wish I could remember what kinds of crepes I got. I know there were sweet ones. I didn't get like savory crepes. As a kid, my family went to France every summer holiday, and we loved going to the supermarkets there because with every big supermarket, they would have a cafe that served the best crepes. Let's go. I remember I weirdly used to feel that way as a kid about the little Barnes & Noble, like, cafe. I liked the cinnamon scones at the Barnes & Noble cafe. And that was, like, a thing. I'd want to go to the bookstore specifically just so we could, like, hit the cafe and get a motherfucking scone. I wonder how Barnes & Noble is doing these days. I feel like the location near me closed down. Bookstores, I noticed in general, are kind of like in the shitter. Oh wait, I left an Arcana behind. I guess we kind of don't need it. But we could get Wicked Season and just drive our power through the roof. How far back is it? It's fucking far, dude. That's all right. We got plenty of time. We're only 13 minutes in. I think I saw this was a 30-minute stage. We have a chain of bookstores called Waterstones that always have cafes. Nice. Yeah, I feel like you see a cafe often enough in a bookstore. And I honestly, looking back, this probably was not a remarkable cafe. I think I was just a kid and, you know, I was having a cinnamon scone and I was like, this shit's full of fucking sugar and it rocks. Cinnamon's still like one of my favorite, you know, dessert flavors. On the topic of breakfast foods that are basically desserts, like a cinnamon roll, a coffee roll, if you will, amazing. No place at the dessert table, but I'm also not, or at the breakfast table, but I'm not complaining, you know. This store's called Waterstones. It's a cool name. Yeah, bookstores here are like Borders and Barnes & Noble are kind of like the big corporate chains, and then generally, there are like, you know, a decent number of like mom and pop bookshops still surviving in like big, you know, well-populated areas, cities and big towns and stuff. But a lot of them are dying out, and just the publishing industry in general is in the shitter. Like, my college degree was in writing, literature, and publishing. And I remember I had a couple professors who were honestly like pretty doomsday about just the industry and sort of like their life, which was depressing while getting the degree. I just want to see if anything actually does stuff with this weapon in particular. Ooh, chance to freeze enemies? I mean, it's something. It's not that interesting. I kind of think I'd rather take Wicked Season at this point and just start building that up. But yeah, I feel for like the human being that my, you know, professors were in college, where they were like, shit, man, my industry's crumbling, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Y'all should maybe be careful about it and stuff. Like, it was salient advice to be giving. But at the same time, it was like, fuck, you know, you're sitting there in college knowing already that it's not the wisest fucking degree to be getting, let's be real. And then your professor is literally being like, yeah, the industry's dying, by the way, so maybe, you know, just think about that while you're spending all this money to get this education, you know. Think about it. It's like, fuck, brother. Books will eventually go the way of vinyl. They will go into decline and then come back and be trendy and cool and crazy expensive. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a desire for them, right? Because regardless of whether or not people like to read, truly, regardless of that, people love the aesthetic of books. Having, like, bookshelves and a big, full library, it's a vibe. It's a real vibe, and I don't think people are going to let that go. You know, that's going to stick around. Honestly, there's going to be people that are just, there probably already are people that are paid to just, like, furnish libraries in large houses, you know? People are going to be like, I don't give a shit what the books are. We ain't reading them. I don't use things like Kindles. I'm not a fan. I don't have a Kindle, but I've done plenty of reading on my phone and, like, my iPad, which is, like, the same thing. So, And agreed, I don't like it as much as carrying a book, but it is crazy how convenient it is. So it's one of those things where, you know, I've definitely been a part of the problem, but it's similar to like Spotify and shit. It's killing the music industry, but we all do use it because unfortunately it is just so fucking insanely convenient. I think it's mostly just the way the business has been done around it has fucked over the creators, and it sucks to have been a part of it, you know? Also cooking, by the way, this weapon's really fun one weapon only, because it's not totally covering the screen, but it's doing enough to keep most enemies off, and then I get just to aim it around to clean up the scraps. It's nice. I can see the convenience, but it takes too much away from the experience for me personally. Yeah. No, it's fair. That's very fair. There's nothing like having the book, you know? Again, because I think it's fair to just like and appreciate the aesthetics of it, even beyond just the book having like a cool cover or whatever, but just like you know, the actual feeling of holding a book, and then like truly the way that a book can smell can be pretty heavenly as well. I don't read enough these days, man. I should read more. I've definitely said it before on the channel, and I was alluding to it now. I, you know, majored in writing, literature, and publishing. I read a ton in college, and then just sort of fell off of it after that. Now it's been a long time. There was a bit when I was commuting and taking the train every day to work that was a really good time to just sit and read. But I haven't, like, with my work-at-home life, I kind of just haven't worked into part of the schedule, you know? I go through phases of reading a bunch, then not so much for a while, then back again. Yeah, one of my roommates is like that. He'll kind of like go through a phase of like crushing books where it's like, that's how he spends all his free time, like reading for, you know, a few weeks while he reads an entire giant series and then chills for a while and binges a show or something instead. Alright. Grab this money for no real reason. I guess we're just chilling, right? Let's keep heading to the right now. Let's straight right for a while and see what happens. Actually, could I just use the D-pad? Yeah, this way I know I'm going just straight right. Let's get like right in this lane. Nice. I actually did take a little bit of damage there. Yeah, the last book I was reading that I really do want to get back to is I had started reading through the Gorman Gast series. The first book's called Titus Grown. It's like a book from like the 60s, and it sits in this weird place of, actually, I'm gonna die. Like not explicitly fantastical, but it all feels very fantasy, and it's just kind of like a super dark, very verbose and drawn out kind of story about this, you know, made up castle and its inhabitants. And I'd gotten a good way into the first book last summer when I went on a vacation with my mom, and I haven't picked it up again since. All right, let's keep going to the right. We have a series over here called Penguin Classics. I used to read them a lot in college. Oh, we have that here too, actually. It costs a couple of pounds for a book. Things like the original Bram Stoker's Dracula, Frankenstein, H.G. Wells, Jules Verne, Sherlock Holmes. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've read a bunch of that stuff. I love both Dracula and Frankenstein. And we read War of the Worlds, which is Wells. I don't think I've read any Jules Verne. I read one Sherlock Holmes story in my Gothic Lit class. But yeah, we have Penguin Classics over here as well. One of these cursed ones actually might get us. We're like kind of getting fucked. I feel like we need to chill for a minute and maybe get like, yeah, if we just stand still, all these items are firing out. We got a bunch of bombs. We could maybe get one of those red gems to pop up over here. Also bring the banhammer down on galvanized omission. Bots have been coming back in droves recently. Alright. Oh, but there's my other Arcana. Now we can get the one that freezes him, maybe. Or just something else. Firing twice would be nice. That's extra damage for sure. I don't know how much the amount actually does for us at this point. Boring. Yeah, it's literally just has a chance, though. But just freezing them on its own, it doesn't do any damage or anything. I don't know how much that's actually going to do for us. We could pair it with Crystal Cries, but we're not going to at this point. We can get Mad Groove to just juice our curse by a bunch in these last minutes if we feel like we're cooking too much. Let's do that. It's been a while. Look at all those pickups, man. Look at all those pickups. My goodness. We pull... Are the Guardians here or do we get them already? Oh. I get this to a corner, so yeah, you do kind of need to move playing this build to get the actual screen to fill up a good bit. That is a lot of top of me. That's what we're talking about, baby. I was like shocked by it. I didn't know how to react. All right, I want to chill a bit and get some more levels. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, why not? Let's pick up the good ones. Oh wait, that was cursed. Never mind. Fuck. Just pick up all of them. This may be the end of us, chat. It's going to give us more power, but it's also going to give us a lot more curse. And we have 4 Guardians after us now, or Atlanteans, whatever the fuck. We can, though. They take damage from these bombs, so just walking, yeah, wow. That did it, I think. Yep, it killed all of them. Let's go, baby. This character's pretty silly, honestly. He's a decent start for a one-weapon only run because he's got a great passive on his own. And then he also starts with no weapons, so you can have whatever you want as your first weapon. I care so little about what order we level these. I don't want to even dedicate a single pip of my brain power to it. What little I've got left. Hey, Void, what's up? Thank you for the raid, buddy. Welcome in. What is up? How's the rest of your stream, man? Helicopter. Welcome in, bud. Oh, there it is again. Just chill. If I just chill, I'm gonna get hit, right? Kind of not. Yeah, kind of. It's still these same guys. Let me go ahead and give you a little shout out because I think I can afford it during this. Let's try. Even while I was DJing, so couldn't respond. Got new decks. Oh, very nice. But they're broken, so I have to return them. Oh, not very nice. Gotta love that, right? You get some new shit and it's just broken. Don't think about it. Just level the first one, always. One LED screen just doesn't work? That's insane. Very frustrating, man. Sorry to hit. But why did I grab all that shit not during the XP time? I'm a dumb boy. This is the strat. If you want to actually keep guys away, just tight little circles just keeps the screen full of bullshit. Chock full of bullshit, baby. All right, we're gonna soak XP starting now. Any magnets or anything? Feels like, okay, there we go. I was like, we should be able to, that was still, it wasn't even that much though. I was like, I feel like we should be able to get like a shitload of levels. Oh yeah, treasure actually matters because we need to get levels on all our rings and stuff. We managed to make this run interesting actually all the way through. I'm not sure how we're going to do here at the end. Ready to dash to run to my dad's for dinner? Hell yeah, well thanks for stopping in, Void. Hope you have a good dinner, man. We'll catch you later. Holy hell, a lot of guys came in right there. And we're leveling a lot. Dopamine's going to the moon. All right, shit's real now. Hey, what's up, Yblade? Pew pew indeed, man. There's a lot of extra curse. It should mean a lot of extra enemies, and we're kind of not killing very much, actually, if you look at the meter up top. I mean, we are, but not super fast. What about if we start just setting off bombs? Yeah, that's doing it. It's doing it. Holy hell. What's up, Webblade? Hope you're having a good one, man. All right. This like kind of psychs me out with that small motion. I don't know, man. It kind of fucks with my eyes, I think. Yet another reason I need to go to the eye doctor on Monday. Gotta keep moving. Let's go in slightly larger circles for the brain and the eyes. Kind of makes a more satisfying pattern too, actually, if we're going to be real. Yeah, I think we're not killing a lot of these enemies. I think we're just knocking a lot of them back. Maybe it's just not enough can even get on the screen. I don't know. Yeah, they're like full. We're killing one at a time here. All right, after this one, let's start walking around and hopefully soaking some XP. Perfect, dude. That's huge. Look at all those levels. Now we're chilling for right now. I wonder if with all these bombs we could kill death. I guess we're pretty high level, so probably not. All right. It's all right. It's all right. We're chilling. We're chilling. About to hit 29 minutes. Are they going to push in hard? Another fun one weapon only. I've enjoyed it. Well, let's wait for the next round and then let's grab that magnet right about now. Nice. All right, 30 seconds to go. Still barely killing. But really, we're just doing a good job at pushing things away from us at this point. It's fine. We did pump a lot of curse into him. All All right, I'm gonna get near these bombs so that when death shows up, let's get some barriers going as well. Oh, where's the Reaper? There's the Reaper. Blow him up. Hit him as much as you can. It wasn't enough. We got more. We're not done. Fuck. I do think a really fun feature in this game would be if at the end it told you how much damage you did to the Reaper. I know that would take away some of the mystery of it. Maybe it'd have to be something you unlock late in, but it'd be fun to know. Oh, we unlocked Newt Pliskin. We got Pro Protector. Very nice. 3 more unlocks. 80.1 million damage. Not too bad at all. But we were still having a hard time killing stuff at the end. I guess that just goes to show the power of Curse, man. It really pushes that shit up. All right, let's take a look here for progress. Only 6 unlocks to go. One more, like, actual, progress one. This is just beat the final stage, basically. And now we just have to evolve some stuff. And, yeah, it's just evolve some stuff. Huh. And find him. Okay, so let's make sure, hold on, let's take note of this. The diver mines, the crossbow, and the homing miss. All right. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go ahead and call that episode there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, definitely hit that follow button and stick around because we are going to keep going with some more Vampire Survivors. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.